Hello, everyone. I guess this would be a tea time because this week, magically this game appeared onto my Xbox. I don't remember hitting the preload button for the Artful Escape, but I have to say that it fits thematically for it to appear onto my console and just demand I play it. So I did. And I have to say, well, it may be not the best interactive game I've ever played, because interactively there's not a whole lot to it. On a production and overall experience, it is c'est magnifique. But maybe I should just show you some footage. But before that, if you are the kind of person that likes games that are super interactive and you have complete control over the entire game at all times, I don't think the Artful Escape is for you. But if you're the kind of person who just wants to be taken on a ride and be told a story, I think there's a lot here for you to like. So sit back, relax, and we'll talk for another 10 or so minutes over some lovely game footage. What is The Artful Escape? An indie game created by Beethoven and dinosaurs. I'm assuming there's an inside joke in there somewhere, but honestly, I'm not really surprised. This game is something else. It is a spectacle of all sorts in the visual department, but has a pretty relatable story. It reminds me of a lot of themes you hear in songs and music. The prodigal son, or in this case, the prodigal nephew, who is to take over to fill the shoes of one Uncle Johnson Vendetti. Francis is very into science fiction and playing kind of hard, loose, and fast, and not into folk music like his uncle, who died tragically at the age of 27, it says. So, yes, this is a game about Francis Vendetti trying to find his place in the world and find out who he is, and you help him along the way come up with the most elaborate stage persona that's ever existed. And well, I honestly think that the game maybe is a little too science fiction in spots. It's definitely still a relatable story with, I'm not sure if what's happening actually happened or not, but this is a video game, so I can never be sure about anything. That's how video games work. Like, I really enjoyed my time with this game. It was short, and I think that's kind of required for a game this long. And by this long, it's about 5 to 6 hours. There are only 12 achievements, and you are in for a spectacle. As you can see from the footage I'm showing here, while cutting anything plot related or conversation wise, because the conversations are just fun. You can pick some pretty ridiculous ridiculous voice lines. The voice acting is excellent, and there is a decent amount of it. Very little is unvoiced, although I think a couple of the lines I got that weren't voiced were more of a issue. There are characters that don't even speak in English words, they speak in some other sort of... Honestly, this game is what I imagine doing LSD is like. And it's kind of why I enjoy games as a medium more than TV shows or movies, because the imagination of the creator is the limit. There's no people that need to be in there. Make whatever you want. Your imagination being the only real limiting attribute. Well, that was fascinating. The Artful Escape is probably one of the more creative games I have played this year. Is it the best game? No. I would say that on a game scale, it is not. It's hard to say. Kind of fantastical and absolutely and utterly came out of left field for me. Like I said in the intro, I swear it just appeared on my Xbox. It was like, hey, the Artful Escape's ready to play. And I was like, did I download this? I don't remember downloading this. Because I honestly don't remember clicking to download it. But I need to address the elephant in the room. If you're going to play the Artful Escape and you are not a member of Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, so you have access to it via cloud or console or PC, I would say it's kind of a hard sell at its full price. Unless it's cheaper on Steam, which I haven't looked, or wherever else it's available. It's $26 in the Xbox store, and that's Canadian dollars, so it's probably somewhere in the ballpark of like $19.99 US. And while I think that's kind of a fair price for it, I think it's also, Canadian wise, it's a little too much. I wouldn't spend this much on this game. And because it only took me about 5 or 6 hours to beat, it might have been closer to 5. There's 3 achievements I don't have, so I'll probably go get the other 2, because one is easy as pie, but one of the other ones is odd, but whatever, it's fine. So that's it for the Artful Escape. I think a good game, but it's more of an experience than a game. I probably said that like 4 or 5 times this video, but that's fine. But I think that's enough of me babbling for 1 week. So if you want to get a hold of me or just tweet at me for whatever reason, handle's right there on the thing, at Torloth. If you want to check me out on Twitch, it's at Torloth, or twitch.tv/Torloth. Again, Tuesday, I think it's like 2:30 Pacific time. I have a schedule up there. It should tell you when I'll be going up in your time. But that's going to do it for me. I hope everyone had a good time looking at The Artful Escape, and I hope you all will join me on Tuesday for more Dead Space. Thanks for watching. Let the night.